The U.S. military and Congress try to piece together what led to the deaths of American servicemen in Niger earlier this month. It seems many lawmakers in the States have no idea about their troop presence in that African country. 3 weeks ago, a group of American and local troops were attacked in Niger by ISIL fighters. 4 U.S. servicemen and 10 Nigerian soldiers were killed in that ambush. The Pentagon says the group had no full air support until 2 hours after the battle began. According to estimates, Niger has the second largest U.S. military presence in Africa, 800 out of the total 6,000 troops across the continent. Djibouti is in first place with 4,000 servicemen. Then comes Somalia and Cameroon with 400 and 300 soldiers, respectively. However, it will soon be difficult to tell how many total troops the U.S. has across the world, as Sameera Khan reports.
So it's official. Washington has intervened in so many different countries, even U.S. senators seem to have lost track.
But I didn't know there was 1,000 troops in Niger. This is an endless war without boundaries, no limitation on time and geography.
And Senator Graham's not the only one.
You heard Senator Graham there. He didn't know we had 1,000 troops in Niger. Did you?
No, I did not.
And there you have it. 2 sitting senior senators, one Republican and the other a Democrat, had no idea the U.S. currently has over 1,000 troops in Niger. So how's this possible? Past administrations have used the Authorization for Use of Military Force Against Terrorists, or the AUMF, to warrant military operations involving non-state actors, or terror organizations. Passed by Congress right after September 11th, it allows the president to use force against those who planned, committed, or aided the 9/11 attacks. And only one person voted against it, Congresswoman Barbara Lee.
Let's step back for a moment. Let's just pause just for a minute and think through the implications of our actions today so that this does not spiral out of control.
According to a 2016 Congressional Research Office report, the Bush and Obama administrations used the AUMF on 37 occasions to initiate military action in over a dozen countries. And now with Trump, it appears there's even less oversight. The Pentagon has just announced that they will no longer disclose troop numbers in Iraq and Syria. But can this apply to other regions besides Iraq and Syria?
There was already consistent, considerable complaint about lack of transparency and accountability during the Obama administration, and now it's gotten significantly worse. And Trump has touted this as a reform. Like, I've reformed this policy under my wonderful reform. You're going to have even less information about how many troops there are in various places and what they're doing.
When the former Defense Secretary and CIA Director Leon Panetta was once asked about how many wars the U.S. was engaged in, he seemed rather lost.
It's a good question. You have to stop and count. I'll have to stop and think about that.
Now, with very little transparency on U.S. operations overseas, it may not exactly be quite the subject to laugh about. Sameera Khan, RT, Washington, D.C.